What if I told you that NASA just discovered something that could forever change our understanding of space? Most people missed it, but today, something unusual happened with Comet 3I Atlas, and it could be the beginning of something much bigger. Are you ready to find out what this cosmic mystery holds? What is 3I Atlas? Imagine a comet that has traveled through the vastness of space, untouched by time, carrying with it secrets of the universe's earliest days. That's 3I Atlas, a celestial wanderer that's not just any ordinary comet, it's a rare, interstellar visitor from outside our solar system. Discovered in 2019, this comet's appearance sent shockwaves through the scientific community. It wasn't just its distant origin that intrigued astronomers, but the sheer fact that it came from outside our solar system, making it the first known interstellar comet to pass through our cosmic neighborhood. But what makes 3I Atlas even more fascinating is its unpredictable nature. Unlike the familiar comets we see from Earth, which follow well-documented paths, 3I Atlas's trajectory is a mystery in itself. As it travels through space at mind-boggling speeds, scientists have been keeping a close eye on its every move, trying to decode its secrets. Could it hold the key to understanding more about the formation of our solar system? Could its icy heart contain clues about the earliest days of our galaxy? The answers could change everything we know about space, time, and our place in the universe. The comet has captured the imagination of both scientists and space enthusiasts alike, making it one of the most studied objects in recent years. And with each passing observation, it's revealing more about the fundamental forces that govern our universe. But it's what's happening now today that has everyone talking. Could these subtle changes in its movement be the sign of something bigger? Something that could forever alter our understanding of the cosmos? The clock is ticking, and 3I Atlas's journey is far from over. NASA's latest findings. Just when we thought we understood 3I Atlas, NASA's latest update left us rethinking everything. Earlier today, scientists revealed a discovery so subtle yet so significant it sent shockwaves through the space community. NASA's team, using its most advanced telescopes and tracking systems, observed something small but incredibly telling: a slight change in the comet's trajectory. At first glance, it might seem like just another minor tweak in the cosmic dance of space debris. But for NASA, these small changes are like hidden messages from the universe, messages that could hold the key to unraveling cosmic mysteries. This change wasn't just about the comet's position, it's about how it behaves. As 3I Atlas continues its journey through the solar system, its path is now deviating in ways that don't entirely match previous predictions. These shifts, however minute they may seem, suggest that something is influencing its movement. But what could that be? Some are speculating that this subtle alteration might be the result of an unseen force, perhaps gravitational pull from a distant planet, or even an as-yet unnoticed object in the deep reaches of space. What makes this even more fascinating is that NASA's technology has been tracking the comet's movement with incredible precision. The tools they're using are some of the most sophisticated in the world, powerful telescopes capable of detecting changes so slight they would go unnoticed by the human eye. For example, NASA's space-based observatories and ground-based radar systems can pinpoint a comet's exact position with an accuracy that was once thought impossible. These cutting-edge technologies not only help NASA detect such subtle shifts, but also allow them to predict what comes next. However, here's the catch. What's next might be even more unexpected. The comet's new course could lead to a deeper, more dramatic shift that NASA wasn't prepared for. Could this be a precursor to something larger? A signal that 3I Atlas is heading into unexplored territory? The implications are huge, and while the space agency remains cautious, this discovery is opening the door to new possibilities and questions that were once unimaginable. A change that could alter everything. While many were expecting a routine update, this subtle shift in 3I Atlas's trajectory could mean so much more than just another comet making its way through the solar system. Could this minor change be the first hint of something larger on the horizon? As scientists scrutinize the data, the implications of this discovery are beginning to spiral into something truly extraordinary. The big question now: could 3I Atlas be on a collision course with Earth or another celestial body? While this may sound like science fiction, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. A slight deviation in its path could lead it into the gravitational influence of larger bodies, causing it to veer off course in unexpected ways. For instance, if 3I Atlas swings too close to a planet or a large asteroid, its orbit could be dramatically altered. It's a chain reaction that could lead to unpredictable consequences, ranging from minor disruptions to significant impacts on our cosmic neighborhood. What's even more chilling is the potential for something far more catastrophic. Imagine if the comet's path alters in such a way that it brings it dangerously close to Earth. It's a scenario that's been discussed in theoretical circles for years, but until today, it was largely considered a remote possibility. However, with this new discovery, the likelihood of a close encounter has become a bit more real. NASA has been quick to assure the public that there's no immediate threat, but they are taking no chances. With every observation, they're recalculating the comet's path, ensuring that any potential risks are flagged well in advance. And it's not just Earth that's at risk. The entire solar system's gravitational dynamics could be affected. If 3I Atlas alters its course in unexpected ways, it could have a ripple effect on the orbits of nearby planets and asteroids. Even the slightest gravitational tug could destabilize long-established trajectories, throwing the balance of the solar system into disarray. While this scenario may sound dramatic, scientists know that space is unpredictable, and such events have happened in the past. The good news? NASA is on it. They've already started refining their tracking methods to account for the subtle changes in the comet's movement. This means that we're not in the dark about what could happen next, but the question remains: what will 3I Atlas's true impact be, and how will humanity respond if the comet's journey takes a turn for the worse? What is really going on? As expected, the latest findings from NASA have sparked a firestorm of speculation and intrigue. The subtle changes in 3I Atlas's trajectory are not just raising eyebrows in the scientific community, they're igniting a frenzy of theories, both plausible and outlandish. Could this subtle shift be part of something more complex? Some experts are hinting at the possibility that NASA knows more than they're letting on. Could there be an unseen factor influencing 3I Atlas's path that the public hasn't been told about yet? And perhaps more tantalizingly, is NASA quietly preparing for something far more dramatic? While the space agency continues to downplay the potential risks, there are voices out there suggesting that this could be a sign of something more significant happening beyond our understanding. Some have pointed to the fact that comets like 3I Atlas often carry with them valuable data about the building blocks of life itself. What if this comet, in addition to its unusual trajectory, also harbors materials that could alter our understanding of astrobiology? There's speculation that the comet may have been altered by forces outside our solar system, forces that may not be entirely natural. And let's not forget the more dramatic theories that have begun circulating. From conspiracy theorists to doomsday preppers, there's a growing narrative that the changes in 3I Atlas's path could signal an approaching catastrophe. Could the comet be part of a larger cosmic event? The reality, of course, is that the space community is taking a far more measured approach. NASA's scientists are committed to tracking 3I Atlas as precisely as possible, using state-of-the-art equipment to ensure they don't miss a single detail. They're aware of the media frenzy, and while they're cautious in their updates, they're also aware of the importance of maintaining public trust. But even with all the data at hand, they can't fully predict the comet's behavior, and that uncertainty is fueling a wild range of speculations. What makes this all the more fascinating is that in space exploration, uncertainty is often what drives the most remarkable discoveries. We may never fully understand the forces behind 3I Atlas's subtle changes, but one thing is certain: this comet has captured the world's attention, and for good reason. The truth behind its journey could be more than just a scientific mystery. It could be a pivotal moment in our understanding of the universe. NASA's response and plans. As the world waits with bated breath, NASA is doubling down on its commitment to understanding 3I Atlas and its potential impact. The space agency isn't just sitting back and observing. NASA is already preparing for what might come next. Using advanced tracking systems, NASA's team is adjusting its models to account for these subtle shifts in the comet's path. They've deployed more resources and are closely monitoring any changes that might indicate a major deviation. This is a major focus of NASA's space exploration agenda, and with every new finding, the team is learning more about how to track and predict the movement of interstellar comets like 3I Atlas, one thing is clear. NASA is committed to staying ahead of the curve, ensuring they're prepared for any surprises that might emerge. This could lead to advancements in our understanding of celestial mechanics and open the door for more precise space exploration in the future. But what exactly is NASA preparing for? The space agency isn't just concerned with the comet's path in the immediate future. They're also looking ahead, thinking about the long-term effects of these findings. If 3I, Atlas, continues to move in unexpected ways, it could teach us more about how comets interact with the solar system, how their trajectories change over time, and how they might influence other objects in space. This research could play a critical role in future space missions, potentially guiding our understanding of everything from asteroid defense to the search for extraterrestrial life. While NASA is confident in its ability to track the comet's movements, there's still a great deal of uncertainty. The slight deviation in 3I, Atlas's path, could be the first sign of a larger, more complex interaction between celestial objects that we're not yet able to predict. As the comet moves closer to the solar system, NASA will continue to refine their strategies, using everything from AI algorithms to enhanced telescope systems to ensure they're not caught off guard. The next few months will be crucial as NASA closely watches the comet's progress, and with each new piece of data, they'll be one step closer to uncovering the full story. What lies ahead? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain: the journey of 3I, Atlas, is far from over. Public and media reaction. As soon as NASA dropped their latest update on 3I, Atlas, the world's attention shifted quickly and dramatically. The story spread like wildfire, not just within the scientific community, but across news outlets, social media, and online forums. For most people, comets are just distant specks in the sky. Interesting, but not exactly thrilling. But 3I, Atlas? It's captured the public's imagination in ways few other space phenomena ever have. While NASA remains cautious and measured in its statements, the media has been anything but. Headlines range from sensationalized statements like, "The end of the world is near," to more grounded but still highly engaging, "NASA spots unexpected comet shifts." Everywhere you turn, it seems like someone has an opinion on what these changes might mean. The narrative surrounding 3I, Atlas, has already spun out of control, with some outlets focusing on the potential doom scenarios, while others suggest it's a sign of humanity's impending contact with something extraterrestrial. On social media, the buzz has only intensified. In the age of viral content, every new update from NASA is dissected, discussed, and shared by millions. Experts, amateur astronomers, and conspiracy theorists alike are weighing in with their theories. Could 3I, Atlas, be carrying something otherworldly? Could its path be a warning sign of something larger? The speculation has become as big a story as the comet itself, fueling endless debates online. For the general public, 3I, Atlas, has sparked renewed interest in space exploration. People who once couldn't care less about comets are now hooked, checking every update and speculating about the next big discovery. NASA has effectively reignited interest in the cosmos, but with it comes the challenge of separating fact from fiction. The space agency's efforts to keep things grounded have been met with skepticism by some, while others are already asking questions about what's coming next. In some corners of the internet, theories have gone to extreme lengths. From alien messages encoded in the comet's trajectory to hidden codes in NASA's data, the story of 3I, Atlas, has evolved into a viral phenomenon, blurring the lines between scientific curiosity and sensationalism. The media's portrayal of the comet as a cosmic enigma has sparked an outpouring of support for NASA's mission, but also a wave of public anxiety and anticipation. Could the changes in 3I, Atlas's path, mean something larger is at play? The debate is ongoing, and it shows no signs of stopping. But beyond the sensationalism, the public's reaction has created a new, exciting opportunity for space exploration. People are more curious than ever about what lies beyond our planet, and 3I, Atlas, is serving as a catalyst for that curiosity. It's opening up a conversation about the future of space, human exploration, and the mysteries of the universe that we've only just begun to uncover. The story of 3I, Atlas, is far from over. What began as a subtle change in a comet's trajectory has turned into one of the most talked about discoveries in space exploration. NASA's findings have raised more questions than answers, but in doing so, they've ignited a fire of curiosity and speculation across the globe. With every new update, we move closer to understanding the true nature of 3I Atlas and possibly uncovering something far more significant. The comet's path is shifting, and with it, our understanding of the universe could be forever altered. But what happens next? Will 3I Atlas continue on its unpredictable course? Or will its subtle changes lead to something even more dramatic? As the comet moves through the solar system, NASA's tracking systems are on alert, and so are we. One thing is for sure, the story of 3I Atlas is just beginning, and the next chapter could change everything we know about space.